What it do, man? JiggyThatNigga.com, aka Jaye Newton, aka Sir Papa Chula, aka your mama's favorite, reporting live, The Progress Report, with your host, Britt, the most lit. We got Lala and we got DJ Excel. You already know what time it is. Yeah.
The Progress Report.
What's going on? It's your girl Lala Shepherd. This is The Progress Report.
Boss Britt, the most lit.
Hey.
What's up? It's your girl DJ Excel.
We got our next guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
You already know, man. It's Jaye Newton, aka JiggyThatNigga.com, aka Sir Papa
Jigga
Chula,
that
aka
nigga.
mama's favorite, reporting live. Thank y'all for having me.
Hella nickname.
Okay.
I
Yes,
know.
Erica Badu. You know she get like 20 and shit.
Yeah.
But you know what though, man? There's been a lot of people that was super excited about this interview. They said, "Damn, y'all finally got Jaye Newton come through." Like, bro, like at least 5 people. Shout out to my homegirl Teacup for setting it up.
Thank you. Shout
Okay.
out to
A lot of
Teacup.
people have been
Yes,
excited
yes.
about this, man. So
Hey,
you must
man,
be
I'm
somebody
excited to be-
special.
I mean, I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm here.
nobody.
I ain't nobody. I'm just chilling.
Well, let the world know, man. What is it that you do? What you be doing?
So for those who don't know, I'm a creative inside Atlanta scene. I make music. I do videos, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
primarily people know me as a musician and an artist.
Okay.
I currently have an album that I'm prepping to release. It's called Just Pray For Me. It's coming out on Sunday.
Nice.
On September the 22nd. So y'all go and check that out, you know what I'm saying?
Lit,
Quick
lit.
drop.
Okay.
And yeah, so I kind of, dip and dab in a little bit of everything.
Why just pray for me?
Because these last 2 years have been stressful. You know what I'm saying? These last 2 years has been filled with a lot of deaths, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, debt. A lot of things that, and I feel like everybody can relate to that. I think that everybody can one get prayed for, but then also relate to just like hardships. Like everything isn't as glamorous as things come off as.
And do you talk about that in your music?
Talk about everything.
That's dope. And I think that, being real, what's going on, I think people can really relate to that.
Facts. I hope so.
And talking about struggles, because people, we need to talk about the struggle more. It's
Man,
not all
facts.
glitz and glam.
That's what made
You know
me.
what I'm saying?
That's what made me love J. Cole.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I loved
He an
his.
Aquarius,
I loved
too.
his first.
Oh, you an
his
Aquarius? Yeah,
first
I'm a
couple
Capricorn.
mixtapes.
Me too. I'm sorry. We'll talk about that.
We gonna talk about
Go
it
ahead.
later.
Nah, but
My
I
bad.
love J. Cole's first couple mixtapes because I could relate to
Right.
the come up and like the
Absolutely.
grind.
I
And
get
then
it.
like
I get
after
that.
a while, you could tell he was on.
Yeah.
Right.
And I ain't mad at that.
right.
That's
Yeah.
a great thing. But like that's what a lot of people can relate to.
Because you hungry. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
exactly.
And that's true. I actually went to St. John's
That's
my
crazy.
first year
I
in
wanted
college,
to go
right?
so bad.
Man,
just
right?
because of J. Cole.
Right, and it's crazy. Like that's when I think that was before J. Cole popped though, because niggas ain't really know about J. Cole.
Right.
I knew about him, but I ain't really know. But he
Right.
went to St. John's.
Right.
This nigga was on campus, like just cool as fuck. Now, mind you, this the days before cell phones.
Used
for
to
real.
see him?
Right.
He was on campus, like he was cool as fuck.
He went to
like,
That's
school
we
there.
was
dope.
talking,
No, I ain't know
like-
she went the same
Yeah.
time as him. That's
Well,
dope.
no, he graduated like I think
Okay.
maybe 3 or 4 years prior to
But he was
me.
just,
But
like,
he was
chilling.
just on
Just coming on
campus,
campus.
low
That's
haircut, cool as
lit.
fuck. Like he
Shout
was
out to
cool,
Cole,
nigga.
Man,
He
Dang.
been
Cold
grinding,
world.
Yeah,
cause
that's
like
my-
to think about it, that was a long time ago, and you know how long.
Don't
ago
tell your
my
age.
mind-
Don't.
I ain't tripping. I
That
ain't
about
tripping,
10,
but you
15
know,
years
old
ago.
9-ish.
Yeah.
No, but that's
shit.
a real thing, and
That
that,
nigga been
grind,
grinding,
like
man.
people don't
Right.
realize, like for
People
real.
don't see
Right.
it.
That nigga
They
been
don't see
grinding.
what's
That's
on
why
behind
he
the
has
scenes.
longevity. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like because
That
he put
nigga
inside
has
that
been
work, he
grinding.
showed up back at his, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
He
old
showed
college
up.
and he
That's
did that. He
important,
put on.
man. That's important. And see, that's the one thing that resonates with me. Like, I might not agree with how he do with the hair and the dressing right now, but I do fuck with J.
'Cause he
Cole.
don't
And I'll
care.
never, he don't care.
Yeah, he
and I
don't
get it. He
fuck.
rich, but you know, I'll never forget
Everything
that
probably
experience.
has a
Like,
meaning to it. Like, oh, I
Nah.
got this
Man,
in
my man just cozy.
Egypt, and I
Yeah.
got
yeah,
that.
but hold, let me
Yeah,
say cozy.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
fact.
But if
That's
you
a
be
fact.
like, listen to him, like
Aquarius shit.
basically, like before he had the cars and shit, and now he'll rather
It's
like
different.
ride a bike. Like, damn, I had
You
all that
appreciate
shit,
life.
but
Yeah.
I'd
You
rather have
appreciate
some
life,
happy.
bro.
Because
You
none of
know.
that matters. You
It
know what I'm
don't
saying?
matter.
All of this tangible, like money-oriented
Exactly.
things don't matter. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's true.
Family matter, love matters. You know what I'm
Love.
saying?
Facts.
Well,
God.
speaking of love and just being great people, you're a Capricorn, man.
Yes,
Your
I'm a
birthday,
Capricorn,
dog.
January the 10th.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
What's
January
your
the
Yes,
10th.
I'm December 28th.
Okay, cool, man. We in the same building. though. We here.
We here.
I rock with Capricorns, I guess.
No, I
So
fuck
I'm
Capricorn.
surrounded by them.
My
What are
bad.
you?
His?
I didn't mean to say that.
No, I'm a
Her
Cancer, but my
girlfriend.
sister's
Oh,
a
you my
Capricorn.
sister son though.
Yeah, so
Hey.
my sister a Capricorn, my fiance a Capricorn. They got the same birthday.
And she's
Yeah,
great.
man.
I love
Hey,
her.
cool.
So
So
y'all cool.
Yeah, I
Y'all
love
just
Aquarius.
y'all just
Thank
need
you,
y'all
man.
whole agenda for the week by Sunday.
absolutely. My whole agenda for next week is already done.
Agenda for the week by
Look, my
Sunday.
girl just started a new job, right? And they didn't give her because you know, like the first week, you know, you train, and
Right.
they didn't give her an itinerary, and she's freaking
I
out.
know she is,
Like,
bro.
so what are we doing
stressed.
tomorrow? Just get here at 8, and
I would
we're
be
going.
so stressed.
Girl, just
I need
go
to
to
know.
work. I'm the type.
What
of
time's lunch?
I'm like, just tell me what's next. What's next?
Right.
No, y'all need to know. Like,
You're
We need
right.
to
I
order,
do.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta have perfect order.
Do you agree with that?
I mean, I'm
Because
somebody.
you're a male too. So
Okay,
And
so
you also
look.
a January.
You
Yeah, I'm a
right. It
January.
is a
All right,
difference.
so-
different.
It is
from
a difference.
December.
So I like order, but I don't like boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like being like restricted to certain things.
One
I
way.
kind of like you know what I'm
There's different
saying,
ways to
doing
get shit
whatever.
done.
I'm a free spirit with that. But when it comes to things that like I have control over, I'm a real big control freak. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be able to control the process,
All right.
control like what I can and can't do.
You asshole.
nobody's pointing any
But I wouldn't say
fingers.
like I just need like an itinerary. Like oh yeah, I need to be here at 9:30 and then 10.
Yeah.
Like I ain't like that.
No, her life
That's
is in
Lala.
shambles.
She needs to know exactly how everything costs
I'll be
down
like,
to the cents.
I'll be like, hey, I'll text her. Like, let's say I'll text her like one, like, hey, pull up. We're gonna have like a little pool party cookout at 5.
What time?
Why didn't you tell me last week?
Oh no, not last week. You got the whole week.
What are you?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing today?
How much is
I mean-
hookah? down to the cent. Like if it's $12.94, she wants to know it's $12.94. If you don't
like,
tell her about
nah,
94, she
I-
gonna be like, you ain't tell me
You
94
coupon
cent.
Hell yeah, I do all that shit.
Coupon.
Hell yeah, you know what I mean?
Bruh.
Well, shout out to the fellow Capricorns.
Yeah,
you know,
big
January Capricorns, y'all are a little different, but I fuck with y'all.
Oh yeah, we all
nonetheless, you
same
feel me?
family, same family,
Okay.
same family.
All right, so you know, just coming up though, like, what got you interested in music, and when did you discover that you had like a voice?
So pretty much, you know, growing up, my family was very like, you know, musically inclined. My mom played a lot of neo soul and you know R&B. My dad was more like of a traditional hip hop head, so I kind of got the fuse of those. And it gave me like my top inspirations, who are like you know Andre 3000s,
I was
the
just about to say,
Aaliyah,
that sounds like some Outkast.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all of the goats, Jay-Z's, A Tribe Called Quest. So I was exposed to all that early, along with like things like Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder,
Classic shit.
Donny Hathaway. So it's like a lot of that was like in me growing up. I didn't really talk much as a kid, so because of that, like I was to myself, and that is how I ended up starting to write. I had a friend named Theo. He asked me to be inside a talent show with him. We did the talent show we wanted, so that kind of like
Dope.
instilled my love to being on stage.
What y'all perform?
It was okay. So shout out to Young
He couldn't
Jeezy.
wait. He like,
shout out to
hell
Young
yeah.
Jeezy. It was to Standing Ovation. Young Jeezy. I was in the 4th grade. So
That's
shout
crazy.
Y'all
out to
perform
Jeezy.
Young Jeezy.
Yes,
You
but it was
from
like it was a remix over
Oh,
Young Jeezy. So
okay.
like I had my own verse over like the beat and
That's
stuff.
dope.
So that was my first rap.
4th grade.
4th grade.
And you from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta,
Yeah,
East Side.
that's
Like,
Makes
Ellenwood
sense, though.
area.
Right there.
You
Where
already
you
know.
from? What part?
Ellenwood.
Ellenwood
Y'all already know
area.
Ellenwood
Fuck
area.
with the
Shout out to Crime
area.
Mob.
That's the East
Hey,
Side. Okay.
shout out to Crime
Yeah, like
Mob, man.
Southeast, you know what I'm saying? So I was all on the
Okay.
East Side, Decatur.
Okay.
It was on Snapfinger, Wesley Chapel, all of that. So.
Okay.
AKA far as fuck. I have my weekly Tuesdays.
Not that
Bro,
far.
I have my weekly Tuesday meetings there every week, bro. I be sick. I live in Cobb, bro.
Oh, you see, I live in Cobb too right now.
You
That
feel me?
joint whack.
You
know,
about
that
to
joint
shit
whack.
on
Cobb is out the way.
Cobb is out the way,
I don't
man.
never want to
We
go
don't-
lie
we
like
don't
how
rock
she
with
said.
Shit.
Let's have a get together at my house. How about nuts?
Nah.
Okay, let me
No,
just
you
say
gotta
this.
come.
Let me just say this.
Hello
though.
now.
After 9.
What's
Yeah,
out
after
the way?
9.
Y'all niggas stay far. Like, I feel like downtown is always central. Excel
Yeah.
agrees with me on this because downtown is central.
Right.
Therefore, to Cobb, no more than 15, 20 minutes.
All right,
cap, no
Cobb
cap.
is,
No
is-
cap.
like you
It's
said though,
only
without
15.
traffic, it's not as bad.
Stop it, Britt.
With the traffic, it's,
You can
it's
go
terrible.
back
solid.
Bumper to bumper.
But wait a minute. If we go from downtown to the east side, that's a good 30, 40.
Nah.
Yo, with a land
It
traffic
depend on what
ain't
part of the East
with,
Side.
with a land
Ellenwood
traffic.
area, nigga.
Ellenwood is like 25,
50.
20,
Now like Latonia.
Stop it.
Latonia.
Yeah,
Latonia.
that's like 60 minutes.
Yeah, nah,
60 minutes.
60 minutes, dude.
Not
Yeah.
an hour, but 60 minutes.
Talk about growing up in Atlanta, man.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I love Atlanta with all my heart. You know, I love the scene. I love the culture here. You know, it's so cool because everybody here, especially the artists, are just so like inclined and they're so like
shit.
eclectic. And it's like anyone in the underground scene can blow like any day. And
So
it's just
true.
like
So
I'm
true.
just appreciative to like come up inside this time frame of Atlanta too, where we're infused with so many different genres, so many different
Absolutely.
you know styles and stuff. So growing up in Atlanta, it was like you know your typical Atlanta story. You know, I started off in Gresham Park. and we was out there. I was outside, you know, before the street lights. I had to come in. I got beat by switches, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I had a good childhood, and I'm glad that I was able to have.
beat by
switches.
switches.
I mean, I got beat by switches and stuff, but like I'm glad that I was able to experience, you know, life inside Atlanta before the internet, and after the internet too, because it really kind of like instilled who I am today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that too. Like being like before the internet
and
it's
because it's a big deal.
I know how to function.
It's a great feeling
because these
really
kids now they
don't
know
know
how to function without it. They couldn't survive without it. Blackouts, they don't know what to do.
I gotta put my phone to the side.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like my Instagram wasn't working. I was like, damn, I'm kind of happy that my shit not working. Like I feel, but for business, I was like, damn.
That's the only thing I hate, because it's like it's such a necessity when you have to promote and you know what I'm saying, you have to advertise. But it's like I'm a very in-person person, so it's like I like to live. You know what I'm saying? I like to enjoy life.
So how do you promote yourself outside of the internet?
I'm really guerrilla, you know, marketing. Like I go door to door, you know what I'm saying? I talk to people at shows, you know, I connect with everybody. My fans pretty much are like my family, so it's like they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I see them on a day-to-day basis. I check in with people, so I'm real hands-on, at least with my following. And I appreciate my following, because I remember when I only had 5 people listening to me now, you know, so I appreciate anybody that comes along the way, and I want them to know that it's a, you know, community that I have when it comes to my music.
Dope.
Definitely, man. Okay, so talk about different things that you do as an artist. Like, you know, we got open mics, we got interviews such as the Progress Report. You know, we got huge music festivals, we got conferences. So what are some things that you do as an artist to, you know, kind of establish yourself and your brand? Like, what's some stuff you do?
Well, starting off, you know, I did everything. You know, I did every open mic you can name. I did, you know, every showcase or whatever. And I kind of like, you know, built a buzz off of my show presence, you know what I'm saying, my stage presence. And so up until this point now, I don't necessarily have to do open mics, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to necessarily go out my way and do like different showcases. I was fortunate and blessed to be able to like headline anytime I need to, shows, whether that's at Masquerade, Out 5, any type of venue. I've been to Vinyl, I did Center Stage, so I've done a lot. And you know, we got A3C coming up. I have 4 stages on A3C, so I'm blessed. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I'm just very blessed to be able to do it by myself, and it's all organic. Like I didn't have to have somebody like co-sign. I didn't buy my followers. I didn't have to do nothing. Everything I can do a show, and I can genuinely get a smooth 250. You know what I'm saying? 250, 300, and I'm proud of that.
Cool,
you know?
man.
Yes.
It's
That's
a good feeling.
beautiful.
But I love podcasts as well. I love interviews. I love questions. So you know, any question y'all got,
I love questions.
I don't care.
Capricorn shit.
Look,
Hell yeah.
I answer anything. Nothing's
That's
too big, nothing too small.
Okay.
Well, you saying you do everything pretty much by yourself.
Yes.
How do you stay motivated, and how do you stay balanced?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you have to have a love for this, you know, when it comes to being a creative, because it's your child, you know what I'm saying? Like it's everything that you want to express, artist expression. And so I'm just real big on like putting out content and relating it back to like people. So I love to do it. So it's not kind of work to me. It is, you know, kind of stressful when it comes to juggling it and balancing it with your personal life, and when you have, you know, friends that you don't get to see because you're so forward, you know, in tunnel vision, and you don't have, I have a relationship, so it's like I have to like balance that, and it kind of gets like, you know, hectic. Y'all hear that on the album as well. Just Pray For Me, September the 22nd.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely I take the time to like try to get better at communicating, because I suck at it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm again so focused. And so but I love it. I love everything that I do. I love the film, I love the music, I love it all.
What's your favorite part about being an artist? You know, the performing part, the networking, what's your favorite?
Well, I think every artist loves the creation of it. So outside the creation part, I love to perform. You know, performing is where I feel like I'm at home the most. You know, I don't have stage fright. I don't care if it's one person in the crowd or a million people in the crowd. I'm still gonna give you a show. So I think that's where my bread and butter as an artist has, you know, been, as far as establishing my brand and excelling in where we're at.
Yes, excelling.
You ever seen Travis Scott before?
Of course.
That nigga,
man,
lit.
Motivating.
He has a documentary on
Netflix. Amazing.
Bruh, I was shook. Then he had the making of a Butterfly Effect, and I was just like, this is so fucking amazing.
I always say like documentaries make you.
It make you look at people so differently.
We just take stuff for what it is, and we don't realize like people actually
are
how
human.
much thought.
Yeah, and they got human. They put in effort. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever see the behind the scenes. You just see the finished product.
Exactly.
But
you don't know
so
what it
much,
took to get to this point.
So much going on behind the scenes. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's true. Y'all know I always got to tell my Travis Scott story. You know?
Yeah.
I met him in the studio years ago, and I knew he was a human because the nigga asked me for a piece of my Slim Jim. I'm like, man, you a real nigga, but nigga, hell nah.
Ask somebody for a Slim Jim because you know Slim Jim is just biting. Like,
I had to give it to him, but it was before he was even Travis Scott. But I was like, take it, nigga.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Travis Scott.
He's hungry. They ain't feed him in the studio.
Right. Obviously, they didn't feed him, nigga. Obviously. Like, you don't like Slim Jims?
You wouldn't ask somebody for a piece of their
I ain't gonna ask for a Slim Jim.
How do you
like,
get
M&M's?
Because it's hard to get
Skittles.
like
A Slim Jim, you gotta break off a Slim Jim.
That's
like
you can't even break it evenly. Like
who gonna ask for a piece of
banana? That's a mess. I think Lala might be.
Everybody wants a story to tell. Like, no.
Damn, that was a good one. That was a good one. I had to give him the whole thing, though. Like you said, I can't.
You feel me? Like, cause
it's just awkward. Like, here, nigga.
It's gonna be tug of war with Slim Jim.
Right? Like, twist the top.
Wait, did you already bite it?
I just opened it.
Oh, okay.
I was
that's even more weird.
Right,
this nigga took
like Travis.
Right.
I don't know, man.
They gonna be like the Progress Report trying to make headlines.
Right.
I swear that's a legit story. This is like 2014. No bullshit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you know what you looking forward to accomplishing, man? What's some of the things that you looking to accomplish in your career?
I just want to impact as many lives positively. You know what I'm saying? I just want to spread positivity. I want to spread, peace. And I just want to be a source of influence and inspiration for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't real big on, like, I'm trying to get like X amount of accolades because I feel like if it's in God's power, I'm gonna get it. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I just want to be able to inspire as many people as possible, have people follow me and actually see that you can do it genuinely and organically. You ain't got to sell your soul. You ain't got to change the way that you are as an individual, and you can do it on your own, be a normal person, and be able to see the top.
Nice.
What's one thing about you that the average person may not know?
The average person may not know that I am afraid of the 70s. I don't like the 70s, man.
You're afraid of them?
Like, I got a phobia of the 70s, no cap.
What do you mean?
Like, like bell bottoms, afros, I ain't
the
whole aesthetic of 70s, I ain't really afraid of the 70s.
That is funny.
The music is fire. The music is fire. But as far as, like, if I was to go to sleep and wake up in the 70s, like, I have to off myself. Like, no cap.
What?
But what made you,
like,
we gonna break that fear in this year. You gotta dress up. You gotta dress up for the 70s for Halloween.
Don't do it.
You gotta break this fear, man.
I think I'm not real big in, like, psychedelics and like that junk.
So you couldn't do mushrooms?
Oh no.
You trying to do what? Oh, shrooms?
Hell no.
You tried the shroomies, right?
Yeah, I tried shrooms.
How was the experience? Yeah.
I would have been like
deep in thought. Like, I don't know. It's like you don't feel like nothing is anything. You just feel like you look at life differently. Like this shit is. I don't know how to explain it. It's
like.
I had a homeboy in college. He said he took shrooms and like a sphinx came out the sky and told him the meaning of life. Like,
yeah, you feel like you
that's
figured
some
out.
trippy shit.
You feel like you done figured out life on shrooms. Like you think about random things that happened like 11 years ago that hit you. Might start crying out of nowhere. You might be like, "Thank you God for my life." I appreciate my life so much. Like I'm just so thankful.
Right.
Good on it.
Interesting.
I don't like the 70s.
Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard.
You feel me?
Anybody say that?
What?
That he didn't
70s?
Like,
exclusive on the Progress Report.
Yeah, that's. I didn't expect that.
I didn't either.
We about to just walk him into like a 70s set.
No, for Halloween he's gonna have to dress up like he's in the 70s. We're gonna break that phobia.
Okay, we're gonna switch gears, man. What does the word progress mean to Jaye Newton, man? That's the name of the show. The Progress Report, we talk about growth, getting better and all that good shit, so
yeah.
Even though we talk about hella righteous shit too. So yeah.
Like you said, like I think that progress means growth. I think that like you can grow in any aspect of your life. You can grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think progress is just being able to look at your growth over a period of time and then recognize that you have gone from point A to point B. And so that's progress.
Love it, man. Well, let the folks know again, the project is coming out.
Yes, so you see, you got me on the Progress Report, man, because it's so catchy. You know.
You're right.
But the project is coming out September the 22nd. This is blood, sweat, and tears put inside this album. It's called Just Pray For Me. My name is Jaye Newton. That is Jaye Newton. You got to remember the E because everybody forgets the E on J. Jaye Newton. You can follow me everywhere at Jaye Newton. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for for having me on this platform. I really hope that y'all take the time to listen to the album. It's 55 minutes. We will. And so, you know, 13 tracks, 55 minutes, and I really, you know, put my heart in it.
Dope. Nah, that's dope, man. We love passionate artists, so we definitely gonna fuck with it for sure. Say no more.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Well, Jaye Newton, the Progress Report, we out.
Yeah.
Why were you going crazy?